All right, Steph, I'm going to transition. I'm going to give you some news. Well, I'll give you two pieces of news. Okay.
Okay.
All right. The first is, well, I guess these both are going to be personal to you. So the first bit of news is that we got to get into these questions soon because you got to take off a little early. But you're at 18. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's a good number thus far.
Slow, guys.
Not going to be enough to catch Roka, but nonetheless. But here's the bad news. The Old Guard 2 reviews are in. So right now, this movie that I just now heard about from Steph, the reviews are in for the action sequel, The Old Guard 2, and so far they're not exactly singing the film's praises. 37 reviews counted. The film sits at 30% on Rotten Tomatoes with critics, and it is hovering at 45% with audiences. Metacritic only slightly better, with critics giving it a 46 out of 100 and an audience of 49. Far cry from the original, which was 80% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 70. How come I never heard of this movie? Common criticisms are that it is just a bland, generic entry with all the interesting elements of the first film shaved off. Here's a sampling and review. Here's William Bibbiani, first one. Above average, slightly forgettable movies, may not live forever, but Theron's badassery might. Okay, not too bad. Lyle Scott. Theron leads the film with her trademark go-for-broke intensity, and she has incredible chemistry with everyone. But a weak villain with flimsy motivation keeps a triumphant return from sticking its landing. Let's see. We'll do anybody else that I know here. And let's read. We'll read Billy Ebry. No idea who that is, but why not? There's a deliberating cheapness that keeps the picture from reaching its true potential. So here's the difference on a movie that's coming out in the theater when these things come out and a Netflix. If you have Netflix already, it costs you nothing to watch it. Did any one of those reviews make you not want to watch this with your family tonight?
Not at all.
Right.
And none of them made me think we're not going to enjoy ourselves either.
But even the ones that liked the first one.
No. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Right.
Fine.
Right.
Because it's like you said, it's just like it's not even about that at this point. Like I'm just
you have a movie to watch at home. You have a movie to watch at home
with Charlize Theron.
Yeah, on a streaming platform you already pay for. That's that, but that is why the movie business is in a very different place as far as theatrical movies go, because theatrical movies get hit by reviews still, and they could hurt box office. Not so much with this. It could damage sometimes if you weren't really interested at all. But again, if you're interested, you're not spending it won't get people to sign up to Netflix. Like there's some shows and movies that will get people to sign up. Oh, I really want to see that. I'm going to sign up. This is not getting anyone to sign up, but the reviews are bad. Let's not watch that. So let's try it. If not, we'll turn it off in the middle of it and watch Love Island.
Which I will be doing tonight.
I know you do. I saw your TikToks. You're going nuts with that show.
It's like the one thing I can't not talk about. I haven't been on TikTok in years, and it's just like, but now I'm kind of over it because it's becoming political, like where I actually don't understand how certain points of view are made, and I don't want to feel. The reason I liked it is because I was like feeling more connected with the world. Sure. And now I'm like, oh, we're back to square one where I don't even like know how you think like that.
Right. Yeah, it's all foreign to me because Roxy talks about the show all of the time. But I'm aware of how popular it is, obviously, but it's nothing that I'm ever going to watch. But nonetheless, it's a huge hit. But here's the thing with Love Island. Love Island is one of those shows that probably did get people to sign up. And those people that signed up are probably going to watch The Old Guard too. That's how this works now.
Yeah, I never had Peacock. Knowing that Peacock had good shows, because I remember on the plane, I watched the first few episodes, for example, of the new Fresh Prince show, or the newer Fresh Prince show. And I was like, this is really good, but I didn't get Peacock. And there was a few other examples like that. Then I hear the entire world exploding about this absolute garbage trash show called Love Island. And here I am sending my money away instantly. And I got the app, and now I'll probably keep the app. And that's crazy.
Yeah. And that's how this works. But it's not going to do that with Old Guard 2. But nonetheless, there you go. It's got piss ratings. Does it matter at all? Probably not. Because you look at some of these movies, look at Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler now has really been smart in what he's been doing. This Netflix deal, he knew from the get-go when he was making movies that were making millions and millions of dollars and the critics were always shitting on the movies. He said, what do I care? Now I'm going to make them for Netflix. I have this deal. They're going to shit on them anyway. And people, as long as people watch it, Adam Sandler is the best person possible for Netflix movies. And you wouldn't even imagine that Happy Gilmore 2 would ever just be a streaming movie. And it is. And it's going to be probably one of the biggest streaming movies, maybe of all time. It's going to be a huge streaming movie. So anyway, what do you think about The Old Guard 2, the reactions, the reviews? Do you care? Do you not care? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. All right. I know that you guys know Viagra. I know you know Cialis, and you probably even tried them. But if you're looking for something beyond just the usual pill, you got to meet Rugiet Ready. There are other companies that rely on similar ingredients to support the blood flow, but Rugiet Ready is the next-gen prescription treatment designed to help amplify the arousal in the brain and increase the blood flow. So if the usual pills aren't doing the trick, Rugiet Ready could be the answer. It's essentially 3-in-1 formula, dissolves right under your tongue to absorb fast, so you'll be ready in just 15 minutes on average, not hours, and it affects up to 36 hours. That means you can stay confident, you can stay present, and in control when the moment's right. If you want proof, over 150,000 men have made the switch, and you can read their customer reviews right on the site. Now, getting started, that's simple. Rugiet connects you with the board-certified doctor 100% online, and if prescribed, your treatment ships to you quickly right to your door. So connect with a provider at Rugiet.com/Christian to see if a Rugiet Ready prescription is ready for you. Connect with the provider at Rugiet.com/Christian to see if a Rugiet Ready prescription is right for you. You can use that code Christian to get 15% off today. That is Rugiet, Rugiet.com/Christian. Use that promo code Christian. Get 15% off today. Head to Rugiet.com/Christian and use that code Christian. Get 15% off today. Use the code to support the show and so Rugiet knows that we sent you. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the Rugiet website for full safety information.